started. We have. Hello, good evening. I'm sat down. Yay. Actually, I can lower. Oh, no, that's probably not sensible. I'm going to say I can lower the screen. Good evening, everybody. Waiting on the spy hole. Who said that? Sorry. I don't really use the spy hole. Sorry, Nicola. Do you want me to? There we go. Hello. I don't really tend to use the spy hole. No, let's take that one off. Take that one off and put onto that one. Yay. When I'm doing Craft Cave Live. Good day. Hello, everybody. Here's our Samantha, our Linda, our Jan Flat. Samantha, let me know when you've got your prize, when you've got your parcel. Sorry it's taken so long. But with you being away and I've forgotten all sorts of things, the usual things. How is everyone? I hope everyone's all right. I hope those of you who joined us for midweek deals really enjoyed it. There was some amazing deals. That £5 bargain was crazy, which was really good. So over onto YouTube. Hello, Rob. Hello. Rob's here. We've got hello again from Flintshire, North Wales, from Linda. Andy Whitaker's saying hello. We've got Avril over on Facebook, Nicola, Sarah Jane Kennedy, Heather Eldridge, our lovely Julie Temperton, Leslie Lakin, hello, Jan Flat, Samantha Hughes, Linda Brooks, Sarah Jane again, Nicola, Anne Hooper, Janet McRae, hello, Janet, I didn't notice you earlier. Hello, welcome, thank you for joining me for Craft Cave. I'm going to do some demos tonight, carrying on from where I was on Sunday, because I just didn't get anything finished at all. I didn't get the second thing finished, but I did. I'm quite glad I didn't, because I wanted to show you something else and a different technique with it. So remember, guys, if you've got any questions, let's just turn that one off. Let's disconnect you. Yeah, you don't need to be connected to the laptop. Let's just check the overhead. Yeah, we need to zoom in a little bit. There we go. If you've got any questions, guys, anything you want to see, any crafty questions, hello, Jane and Karen and Pam, just ask your question in the comments, either on YouTube or on Facebook. Just put the word question or the letter Q, whichever you're more comfortable with, in the comments and ask your question and we'll try and answer it. Oh, right. Feels like a right chase. So, what was I going to do? Well, if you remember, if you saw on Sunday, this is the point I'd got to, apart from one, I was one step before this. And what I'd actually done was I had cut the outline out of this in vellum and I didn't like it. So I got my knife out and I just cut it out. So what I've got here is a fantastic sort of little section of frame. So what I've done is, I'll show you what I did. I cut the outside frame, oh, excuse me, sorry, along with that one, together, along with the panels inside, except for that one. And basically what I did was I created this, yeah, and I put behind it some vellum, and I've cut the snow into one of the panels and put it in. But what I thought I would do is show you how we can make a shaker card and a deep box easily with this, without having to mess about with lots and lots of foam tape. So what I want to do first of all is, let's just move that out of the way and pull this in because don't forget, if you're ever cutting and you're cutting with a knife, don't ever cut on your magic mat. Bring yourself a self-healing cutting mat in. I want to take out, now I could drop the die in to do this, but I want to take the vellum out of this one. So I'm just taking the vellum out of that one. So I've got two open windows because I want to make two separate sort of shaker sections. Yeah. Now, so that's the first bit. So we've cut that ahead and it's actually to go that way. And then I'm going to take a piece of acetate and add that. Now, I'm going to use some spray glue. Everyone's saying they've received their orders. That's brilliant. Oh, and so, Nicola, you put the link on, thank you. So everyone's getting their dies. Oh, Jane Phillips has received hers. They work so hard. Jane and Peter go in specially very early Monday mornings to get all of the orders out for people. So what I've done is now I've put on a piece of acetate that is bigger than that frame. Yeah. So absolutely every order that was ordered on Sunday was packed and went out on Monday. So people should be receiving them. If you ordered Monday, you'll probably be packed Tuesday, so it'll be on its way. But I've made the acetate bigger. There's sense in that. Excuse me, but it will make sense later. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. So now, obviously we want to start putting foam tape behind that. But it is a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? It genuinely is. So, good evening, Deborah. I'm going to use here. Now, we call it funky foam. The official word name for it is EVA foam, I believe. But I know we've all called it funky foam. So I've just got some funky foam. I happen to have got some in white. It could be any colour. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this to 5.5 by 5.5 square. And I want 2 of them. Now, what you should do is keep your pieces stuck together. But I didn't. So we're going to be a little bit out of luck, but it's absolutely fine. So what do I want? Well, I want my 2 or my 3 elements. So I'm just going to put this onto my frame. And then I'm going to evenly pop my windows in. Oh, am I making Nicola? I'm making Leslie yawn now. So I'm just going to tape that. Okay. I'm going to drop my square in there. And I'm going to drop my rectangle in there. Because I've got the snowflakes, I don't need those to open. But if I wanted to make a deep tray with lots of bits in it, then I would use those 2 ones as well. And remember, the little square for that one comes in the snow set. It isn't in the main bundle. So now I'm happy they're all dyed together. I'm just going to cut it as normal using my normal die cutting machine. And I don't have to do anything special for the foam. Don't have to do anything funky or anything. It will just cut beautifully. And depending on how deep you want your sort of your box or your shaker box to be, is how simple you do it. So there we go. I'm going to peel that out, and there's one. But of course that is 2 or 3 millimeters deep. I'm going to take that one out. Oh, Jenny, I had this the other week. Jenny's just said she's had to go to a phone as her iPad won't load Facebook Live. I had this, my laptop wouldn't. I had to completely and totally, I had to completely update the software. It just wouldn't show me the video at all a couple of weeks ago. I was completely blind. So I've just slapped this onto another 5.5 inch square of funky foam, and I'm just going to cut that one out. Oh, Debbie's arrived today. Oh, and the birthday insert fit the square window, says Kirsty. Oh, brilliant, Kirsty. Pop a photo of what you've made with it on the group. We'd love to see that. I love the cards that you post. I love the cards that everyone posts. So what I'm going to do is on the front spray some spray glue. Yeah. Turn it over, and I want to match the windows, because that's the important thing. There we go. Perfect. Just move that along a little bit. But there. Yep, can't see. Do the same again. So just check, yep, on the front. and match the windows. And how much easier is that than using foam tape? And how deep is that? So again, you could make those, and you'd make sure they're neat, and you'd be a little bit neater if you're doing it on the front. But I'm not going to. So it's just the way that it goes. But there, I've got the perfect spots to add in whatever I want to. So in this larger one, I'm going to add, Pam, if you're frozen, just reset it. Let's just check. I'm running. It's running at full speed, so I don't know why. Why are we... Oh, it's Facebook messing up. If you switch over to YouTube, guys, it's running. So I'm adding in the sparkle. No, it's Facebook, guys. It's Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, you should still be watching live. But it's Facebook that's playing up. Because the signal strength is going out at 101. There we go. For pity's sake. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so if you're watching, you can only watch on YouTube for some reason. Facebook has decided that it's had enough and it's not going to play. So in that one, I've added in some snow, some of the crystal snow, which I just think is, well, I love that stuff. And I wanted to add in as well when I find it. Here we go. The letters. So I've got the snow cut in. I hate it when one system stops working. So yeah, Maureen's come over, Deborah's come over. Yeah, guys, sorry, I don't know what's going on Facebook, but it's still working here on YouTube, but it's not working on Facebook. They do this just to... I think Facebook doesn't want lives. I think they came up with the idea of lives and they don't want to because they don't get paid for it. And I don't mind doing it for free, but I don't think they like doing things for free, Facebook. They want money off you all now, don't they, really? So just cut out the snow. Quick way, if you can do this, if you can get them to stick in, and sometimes it happens a lot. Oh, our Emma's here. It happens a lot with metal cards and things like that. Then it's easy to stick them on sometimes because you can spray glue them all while it's in place. Then you can go to a piece of card, stick it down, and then peel off the pieces you don't want. And it's an easier way sometimes to get things. Of course, then I say that and then it doesn't work, but then that's always designed to just try me, isn't it? There we go. And of course, you've got then a negative. So you want to use your negative as well. Just taking, come on, don't be cruel to me. Take the middle out. So I have a positive and a negative. I can then take the matching outline and cut that out. There we go. So again, any questions, guys, you have to ask on YouTube, but you can ask. And I can see the comments on YouTube now, which is how I know it's working on YouTube. There we go. So there's our snow. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue glaze because that one's decided that it doesn't want to stick down as well. We can do the same on our negative if we want to. So I'm going to do exactly the same on that one. But just realised my name comes up as Biaski, not Mittelbach on here. Nice. Yeah, Facebook isn't working. We don't know why. It's nothing we're doing. It's outputting at the right speed. It's Facebook being Facebook. There's obviously too many lives going out. They can't afford the electric trickery. So there I've got 2 snows. So I'm going to use those inside the window opposite each other, just like that. Yeah. Okay. And then I can add a little bit more. I'm going to close that down so I'm not looking at the dead page on Facebook because it doesn't look nice. A little bit more in there. Yeah. Cool. Love that. Then what I want to do is I'm going to grab some of our pollen and some micro beads and some gilding flakes. So in the snow window here, I'm just going to put some of the sand. It's more for effect really on this one. And then in this window, I'm going to add some micro beads. And I will add some little bits of gilding flakes as well. You have to be careful because they're so staticky, these. There we go. And close my lid. Silly question, what are the numbers after our names? Absolutely no idea, Maureen. It's something that Facebook obviously does, that YouTube does. I've no idea. So what I'm going to do now is, now this might seem crazy, I want to stick this on, but I want to seal it. So I've spray glued my piece of acetate. And I'm just sticking that on. Now it does mean that some of my shaker elements will stick to it, but that's what we want to happen because we want it to look frosted and weird. That was the whole idea. So each one looks weird and frosted. So I've got my 2 different snows. I've got everything's encapsulated. So when I find my card blank, but what I'm going to do then is, obviously, oh, it's not very neat on the front. Well, I've already cut a panel out using the larger die from this set. If on YouTube, hit the like button for John. We need more of that 6 thumbs ups tonight. Oh, thank you. You can do a love. Oh, that's quite good. So YouTube fan engagement, the more your comment interact, the more XP you get. Oh, if you click on it, it states you are a fan of John's. Oh, Julie's found us on YouTube, and Joan Smithies. Oh, lovely. So I already cut that one out. So yeah, I mean, YouTube seems to be the safer place. I know we were doing that for a couple of weeks, then Facebook started working again. And I'm just going to cut out the inside of this using the smaller die as well, just so I can frame my piece beautifully and still have a piece for the back. So let's just put that in, and we'll run that through our die machine, cutting machine, and cut it. Oh, so that's what the numbers mean, is it? Is it how many times you've interacted, or it can't be that? Strange. There we go. Oh, it might be your subscriber number. What number subscriber you are. So Susan is currently top fan with number 1 by her name. I didn't see that. Oh, you are. Yes, crown number 1, Susan. Karen's number 3. Oh. Craftaholic. Yay. Yeah, you need to comment loads then to get your name up, your number up. That's what it is. I don't understand YouTube. I only use it as a resource. It annoys me that it sticks adverts on everything. Once this is done, half the time it sticks adverts on it, but it doesn't do it, thankfully, while we're running. So if I put that on now, yeah, it will fit, but it won't cover everything up. Yeah, so what we need to do is something a little bit different, and this is what I wanted to show you as well. So here's my card blank. So I've made this just with a normal size card blank, a little bit of that beautiful pearlized card. We're going to try and get that back if we can. Apparently I have a YouTube fan club, do I? I didn't know that. Karen's got a number. You have. No, but you've got a crown and a number 1. I think it might be you're the only Karen Dovey. Karen. No, but you're now number 1. Someone else. So, yeah, you were number 3, but you're commenting more. So what I want to do is to use that inside die and cut it out of the card blank. Now, I'm going through 3 layers. The chances of this working perfectly are not right. But on Craft Cave, I'm always wanting to try and show you different and new ideas. So I'm just going to put that on my die cutting machine and run it through and cut it. And we may have to finish it off with a knife, but because it's a simple square, we know we can do that. So that's running through. Also, if you had membership super chat, that will give people more XP. Rob, you might have to message me and tell me. I don't understand how any of that works. I don't think even our Sammy does. No, Jan Flat, you are I4S is your number. So here we go, taking that off. But you see, as I said, it's nearly but not cut all the way through. So just grab your knife and finish it off. There we go. Karen says, have I, can I see it? I don't know if you can't see it, but we can all see it, Karen. We can all see your crown and your number 1 after your name on the live chat. So just pop that out. So again, we can use that for another phrase, but it's a great way to get an aperture into a pre-made card blank that you've done yourself. Oh, Karen, you've gone down. Oh, yeah. So Julie's gone to number 1. Karen's gone to number 2. Yay. Can we have a numbers competition, says our Carol buyers. I think that's a great idea. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to stick this inside the card. And that's what I was doing. So this is one of those things that you don't always have to make it deep on the outside. Susan says it's also different on here. It is. Oh, Maureen, no, you've got 1423 after your name for some reason. I've no idea. I don't know what these mean at all. So let's just. So I'm adding some power tape all the way around the outside of this. Nice and simple. Yeah. I don't see. I've never done YouTube. YouTube Live was always just in case as a backup, so we could record it for when Facebook went down. But it's now becoming more important for it to actually be YouTube Live, I think. So let's just take those connection pieces off into the bin, and bear with me. So Kath Wart is, I'm here, but it's my alter ego name. I like that. Is it your super villain name or superhero name? So now I'm just going to drop that. There we go. Into there. And because we used the same die, it fits exactly. So what we've got now is a completely see-through shaker card. Let me go forward so you can see this a bit better. Look. So there, look. You've got a see-through shaker card that's flat on the front but deep on the inside. So it's really different. Oh, I like that. We have to guess who people are. So again, my frame now will fit on and just cover any mess. There isn't any mess, but you can see there we go. If I get it glued in the right place. There you go. No. So, and again, what we can do is just take. There's no thumbs up at the bottom of my screen. I've only got a heart. So is that because I'm the one? Is that because I'm watching on my own? So I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I can't thumbs up, whatever it means. But whatever Nicola says about thumbs upping, please do it, because that's useful. There will be new videos going out from tomorrow. I think, I can't remember if it's lunchtime, for the next collection on Sunday of inserts. There will be more YouTube videos. So it's always, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, I think you get emailed. I never do. I always ask and it doesn't do it. Jan Flatter hasn't got a thumbs up either. Are you on a mobile? No, I'm on an iPad. Sam donated me his old iPad. So I use an iPad to do the directing so that I can go from overhead like this to going, hello. Or do things like this, which doesn't work. Because I have to go that and that. Do I go that and that and that? I can't remember. Or I can do that, all those posh bits. To have an iPad to do all of that. Then I have an iPad next to me just so that I can read that Sam donated me. So that I could see the comments and things. And then over this side, I have my laptop. Over that side's my laptop. So I can see Facebook. But of course, that's not working. So we're off Facebook. So there you go. Oh, we've just found it. If I click the heart, yeah, I don't get a thumbs up. I get a heart, a smile, a party logo, a frowny face, and 100%. But I'm not sure what they mean. I'll put lots of hearts on. There we go. So, don't know. But there we go. But there is a completely different idea of a card. Again, that's not deep. You'd probably get away with that. I would hope you'd get away with that. But it is a really neatly sealed card. Again, what you could do if you want to be really neat and you want to be really sort of, you're sending it to someone you absolutely love, you could put lights in this, which would be fab. I did think about that, is actually to put another frame on the back just to sort of neaten it up, but I don't think it needs it. I think it's really fab as it is. Here we go. So what I'm going to do, guys, because the Facebook has collapsed, I am going to finish it there. I know we're finishing a little bit early, but I am going to finish it there because I can't stop yawning either. And it was very exhausting earlier doing that one, show from 6 till 7. So I know we've managed an hour recently, but I did last week, but I'm gonna stop for a minute now because I've shown you this one, which is what I wanted to get to, and I've got mess absolutely everywhere. There is stuff going everywhere. So thank you for joining me for Craft Cave tonight. I hope you can join me on Sunday night at 6 o'clock for the launch of the next set of insert dies. It's not the haberdashery, they're a week away yet. I see I'm losing it. I'm losing the track in my head. I'm sorry, guys. So you can watch me on Sunday at 6. That would be fabulous. And I will be back on Hobbycraft on Monday morning at 9 o'clock. They've given me a break, but I'm doing doubles on Monday. So I'm doing an hour and a half rather than 45 minutes. So I think I'm on at 9, and then I think I'm on again at 2. Something like that. So I'm on from like 9 until 10:30. And then 2 until 3:30 or something. 2 completely different shows. But I'll give you more information on Sunday. But take care, guys.